Excel's text to columns command takes data living in one cell and will separate it out into multiple cells, whichever way you specify. Here we have a list of names. Let's say we want to separate out the first and last names to live in their own columns. We're going to select this first column by clicking on the letter. Then we go up to the data menu and choose text to columns. Here it asks what kind of data we have. If it's delimited, that means there's one character that tells it where to separate the field. If it's fixed width, that means you want to break every 5 characters, for example. In this case, ours is delimited because we want the break to occur where there's a space between the first and last names. So we're going to choose delimited. It now asks what it's delimited by. What character is making the break? In our case, it's the space. So we're going to check space. And you'll see in the preview pane here that it put the data into columns. We're going to click Next. Here we can specify what kind of data this is. Since it's text, I'm going to select both columns. I'm going to select the first one, hold down Shift, and select the next to select them both, and click Text. And I'll click Finish, and you'll see that it took our data and gave us the first names in one column and the last names in the second. Just to give you another example, for budget numbers, if we go to Data, Text to Columns, we would go to Fixed Width, because we want to put each of these groups of numbers into their own column. For fixed width, what I'm going to do here is in the preview pane, I'm going to click on the ruler, and wherever I click, it's going to add a line, and that line signifies the break. So I'm going to add a break line on either side of the dash, because we can put those dashes in their own column and delete them later. And if you get a line in the wrong spot, you can click, hold, and drag to move it. I'm going to click Next. It's going to ask us what kind of data this is. I'm just going to leave it as general since we have numbers. And I'll click Finish, and you'll see that it's separated out the data into its own columns. Since we don't want the dashes, we can just delete these columns. And now we have it separated out the way we want.